Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Place PS4 927. Happy Thursday morning to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 12 of our London Bulldogs franchise, and we are in Northeast Florida today, taking on the 5-6 Jacksonville Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field, which, to my knowledge, is the only NFL stadium that has a swimming pool in it. I mean, it's a hot. That's why it's called the Sunshine State. It's always sunny there. Never snows. Kind of like Arizona. I think the Arizona Diamondbacks for Major League Baseball play at Chase Field. I think it's what it's called, and they have a swimming pool in it as well. So that makes it pretty interesting. So 10-0, we beat the Houston Texans last time, 64-3, and I will show you the surprise, the weekly awards here, and then we'll show you the uniforms, and we'll see you guys at kickoff. Alright, Joe Flacco, 13 for 15, 292 passing yards, and 5 touchdowns over the win over Houston last episode. So without further ado, we'll show you the uniforms, and we'll see you guys at kickoff. Alright, the Jacksonville Jaguars will be wearing their 2010s uniforms. They wore this from 2009 to 2012. They used their first logo on the helmets, which was nice. I like the teal, so that's why I'm bringing it back, because we don't play them too often. So for our away uniforms for the London Bulldogs, they're going to be wearing their white away jerseys with blue pants, blue socks, and red and black shoes. So without further ado, we'll see you guys at kickoff.
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on Matthew Stafford and the London Bulldogs.
Alright, it is kickoff time here in Jacksonville, Florida, 15 miles west of the Atlantic Ocean. So the Jaguars are going to kick this one off, and T.Y. Hilton is ready to return this kickoff. So he's going to return this. He will get stopped at the 33-yard line. So that will be a first down and 10. We get to see Matthew Stafford step onto the field for the first time in this episode. So we're actually going to use the SE dig pass play on first down and 10 from the 33-yard line. Matthew Stafford, he steps back to pass. He's going to fire this one out to Alshon Jeffrey. That's going to be a first down for a gain of 25 yards on that play. So that's going to be a first down. So we're going to use the zone weak run play formation on first down and 10. We're going to use some Frank Gore. So Frank Gore, he's going to run the ball. He gets that first down, and it's a first down and 10. Gain of 10, by the way, there that time. So that's going to be a first down. So we're going to use a middle, high, low pass play on first and 10. From the 32, 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. I'm about to throw this one out to A.J. Green. Jumps on into the end zone for a touchdown. So that's going to be a 32-yarder. He had 159 receiving yards last episode against Houston. So that's something interesting to see there. I mean, this offense has progressed. I mean, we've had a couple 100-yard passers throughout this game. So Matthew Stafford will be probably one of them today. Alright, first down and 10 from the 35-yard line. Trevor Lawrence, the Clemson product, steps onto the field for the first time in this episode. So this will be a second down and 6 from the 40-yard line. So we're actually going to use the zone coverage here. They're going to hand this off to the running back. So the running back gains at least 3 or so yards on that play. So that's going to be a 3rd and 1 from the 45-yard line. So we're ready to play some defense here. So they run the ball. They actually do get a first down, the Jaguars. So 1st and 10 from the 48. I feel like they're going to run this out until they probably will get a touchdown. But this is going to be the single back formation. So they run the ball. He gets stopped, gains about 2 yards on that play. So he gets stopped at the middle of the field at the 50. So the 50-yard line, it's the middle of the field. And the Jaguars do claim that reception. So Trevor Lawrence, David Njoku makes that reception. So Trevor Lawrence makes his first pass of the game. He actually completes it to David Njoku there on that play. So Trevor Lawrence, he's trying to not get sacked. He does. So Montez Sweat picks up the fumble, and it looks like he's going to take this all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. So this will be Jacksonville's first turnover of the game, and we got our 35th sack defensively on the year. So we're going to take a break. We'll see you guys in the second quarter. All right, 1st down and 10 from the 16-yard line. Stafford firing this one out to Alshon Jeffrey. He does get a touchdown. So this will be his first receiving touchdown of the game. So it's now going to be 21-0 London Bulldogs. So we'll see you guys when we're on defense. All right, 1st down and 10 from the 33-yard line. Trevor Lawrence throwing this one. That's going to be an interception. So this will be returned for a touchdown. It's not. It's Jalen Mills who claims his first interception on the year. The former Philadelphia Eagles secondary. He claims his first interception. So Trevor Lawrence wasn't paying attention. He intended it for Marvin Jones Jr., but then Jalen Mills claimed that interception, so he returned it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. So we're actually going to run the ball here for a 2-point conversion. So Jacksonville now has 3 turnovers. 2 of them were returned for London's touchdown. So the Bulldogs get 2 points out of this one. So it's now 29-0. We're going to take a break. All right, it is time to return the punt with Golden Tate the third. So London is actually ready to return. So we've had 2 sacks defensively in this game already. Golden Tate gets stopped there at the 34-yard line. So this is going to be a 1st down and 10. So we're actually going to use the Y shallow cross pass play on 1st down and 10. So Stafford, he fires this one out, throws the incomplete pass there. The first incompletion of the game for London today. So this will result in a 2nd down and 10. So Montez Sweat has his first sack on the year. And Alshon Jeffrey claims a first down, by the way. He is still on his feet whatsoever. And he gets stopped at I'm guessing the red zone area, 15-yard line. Not bad at all. So we're actually going to use the I-form. We're actually going to put in some Larry Fitzgerald. We haven't really used him in a while, so that's why I decided to start him for this quarter, so for this play. So I'm going to fire this one out to Fitzgerald. He gets stopped at the 4-yard line. He has 2 touchdowns on the day. Matthew Stafford throwing wise. So 12-yard reception, by the way. So we're going to throw this one out to Larry Fitzgerald. He gets that touchdown for London. So this will be his first receiving touchdown of the game. So it's now going to be 36-0 London. All right, 1st down and 10 from the 48-yard line. Trevor Lawrence ready to throw this football, and he fires this one out. It's another interception. So William Jackson III claims that INT. He gets stopped at the middle of the field. So this will be his 9th interception on the season. So now this is going to be a 1st down. So Jacksonville now with 4 turnovers in this game. Matthew Stafford firing this one out to A.J. Green, gets that first down, a gain of 20 yards, by the way. So we're going to move the chains there. The Jags have only allowed 208 total yards, so we're actually going to put in some Larry Fitzgerald. So 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. So A.J. Green has almost 560 receiving yards this season. So A.J. Green with his 31 receptions this year. So the first half is winding down to 30 seconds now. So London, they fire this one out to A.J. Green. So he gets out of bounds there at the 4. We'll see you guys in the second half. Alright, so it's kickoff time here at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. So it's 36-0 London. So Jags have not scored a touchdown, safety, or field goal as of yet. So they return this one. They get stopped at the 34-yard line. So this will be a 1st down and 10. We're going to use the zone coverage here on at the 34. So we're ready to play some strategic defense here today. Hopefully Travis Etienne Jr. runs the ball there. So it's now 2nd and 9. Etienne only gained a yard on that play. So we've only allowed 22 passing yards. So that's something there. Now they throw this one to the receiver. They get stopped at the 44. 2 INTs for Trevor Lawrence today. So he has not been throwing very good to his receivers, by the way. So he hasn't thrown. He's thrown 2 interceptions. I think the first one, he throws his 3rd interception. Speaking of interceptions, and it's to C.J. Moseley this time. So our defense is ranked number 1 in this league. I mean, we signed some 80, 90 overall defensive players, so they know how to claim interceptions. They know how to record fumbles, and they know how to score touchdowns defensively. So Frank Gore breaking tackles along the way, gets stopped at the 36 there. So this will be a 1st down and 10. So we're going to use a PA Power O pass play from the 36-yard line. So Matthew Stafford, he is going to throw this one. There is a flag, and supposedly it is on the offense. It's an illegal forward pass. So he threw the illegal pass. So he ran the ball and then threw forward. So that, I think, was a loss of at least 4, maybe 5 yards on that play. So this will be a 2nd and 14 now here for London. So Rob Gronkowski claims their 21-yard reception there, and it was a 22-yarder. So we're going to use that same exact play until Gronkowski gets a touchdown. So 1st and 10, firing this one out to Gronk. He gets it into the end zone for a touchdown. So this will be his first receiving touchdown of the game. 276 offensive passing yards today. So that's something interesting to see. We want to get up to 450, but we only got like 100 or so yards away to do so. Alright, so we're going to use the zone coverage here on 1st and 10 from the 31. 151 to go in the 3rd. Travis Etienne runs the ball, only gains about 5 yards on that play. So this will be a 2nd and 5. So we're going to use a 4-3 formation, 4 linemen, 3 linebackers. You know how it goes. So Trevor Lawrence, he is scrambling. It gets the 1st down. And he's 5 for 8, 67 yards. So he's only 33 away from getting the big 100. So 1st and 10, he's still improving on his pass rating, but Travis Etienne runs the ball, gains about a yard or so. So 35 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. London up 43-0. So Lawrence again throws another incomplete pass. So we're going to use the zone coverage. We're going to use the game plan defensive play. So hopefully we should get an interception or a sack on this play. And we actually do. So we're going to return this one and we end up doing a pick six. So Trevor Lawrence has thrown the ball, so it's CJ Moseley who claims that. So he's thrown, I think, 4 interceptions so far today. I think 2 or 3 of them were returned for touchdowns. So pick sixes are legit here for these 2021 rookies. So they throw it to our defense. That's what happened to Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears. I think the episode before last, which I will have the link to the video in the description if you guys want to check that episode out. And we'll see you guys in the fourth quarter. We're going to take a break. All right, 2nd down and 10 here in TIAA Bank Field. Trevor Lawrence trying to throw this one out to the receiver. That's going to be a 3rd and 2 now here for Jacksonville. So London has had 6 takeaways so far, so our defense has remained strong ever since. So we're undefeated so far. And you know what they say, defense does win championships. And with their defense playing like this, they are going to definitely be playoff contenders. They might be either seed 1 or seed 2 for the NFC. So we probably will or will not get a bye week, but who knows? If we do, we do, and it's going to be a great season. So 72 yards passing offense. So they've only had 72 yards today. The Jags were 7th offensively passing wise. So 2nd and 9 from the 42. Trevor Lawrence, he gets sacked. The ball is out. Chase Young, the Ohio State product, he is going to run the ball whatsoever, and he's going to get that fumble recovery. So this will be the 3rd sack of the game defensively for this London Bulldogs football team, and the 7th turnover of the game for the Jacksonville Jaguars. All right, 4th down and 7. Golden Tate, he's ready to return the punt, and it looks like they're at the 36. So we're going to return this one for some yardage. I mean, we're not going to return this. This will not be fancy in one way or another or spectacular, but we do get stopped at the 28-yard line. Matthew Stafford puts up a great game today, and we're actually going to use the pistol formation on 1st down and 10, so our receiver will primarily be A.J. Green at the moment. So Stafford, University of Georgia product, claims it with one hand, so he jukes this one. He gets stopped at the 38. Nearly 300 yards passing, 284 yards for Stafford today. All right, 2nd and 6 from the 35. Matthew Stafford throwing this one deep out to Larry Fitzgerald. Gets this into the end zone for a touchdown. So it's now going to be 64-0, a 35-yard passing touchdown. It's now 64-0. So the Bulldogs are going to shut out the Jacksonville. They're going to blow this one out. I mean, they win by a huge margin. All right, 1st down and 10. Trevor Lawrence is ready to throw this football. So he's back to pass, firing this one out to David Njoku, the former Cleveland Browns tight end. So this will be a 2nd and 9. We're going to use man coverage here. So we're going to actually, hopefully, we'll probably get a sack or an interception. If not, the Jags will claim a reception. So Trevor Lawrence has thrown 4 INTs today, and I think 2 or 3 of them were returned, and almost got that interception. Almost. We were quite close from getting that, but we didn't necessarily. 1:16 to go in the 4th. Jacksonville punts this out, and London will be ready to return this one. So Golden Tate, he's going to return this one out. He gets quite a bit of daylight trying to evade the tacklers, and he gets stopped at the 45. Not necessarily what I expected, but it's still good enough to get it where we want the ball to be at. So this will be a 1st down and 10 from the 45-yard line, 58 seconds to go. And we're actually going to use it. Small juke move there, get stopped at the 20-yard line. So this will be a first down and 10. We're at the 20 whatsoever. Clock winding down, and we're going to wind up 11-0 on the year. So Matthew Stafford throws another incompletion. So he's only had 2 incomplete passes today. So that's something interesting to see. So Larry Fitzgerald does claim a reception. We're going to take a timeout here. And the clock's winding down really fast. We're going to win this game out 64-0 in this one. And Gronk claims that... no, he didn't quite claim it. But, oh well, at least we won today's episode. It's 64-0. We're still going to use that X-slant. I'm going to throw this one out to Gronkowski. And he has 332 passing yards today, Matthew Stafford. So this game is over. London wins it in Jacksonville, 64-0. We'll see you at statistics. All right, Matthew Stafford, 158.3 passer rating, 16 for 19, 332 yards, 5 touchdowns on the day. Trevor Lawrence, 31.3 passer rating, 13 for 22, 103 yards, 4 INTs, no touchdowns whatsoever for Lawrence today. Travis Etienne Jr. had carried the ball 9 times, 27 yards, 3 is the average. No touchdowns rushing-wise by either team today. Larry Fitzgerald, 2 touchdowns of the day. Alshon Jeffrey, AJ Green, and Rob Gronkowski both claimed a touchdown reception. So we're going to use quarterback sacks here. Dean Lowry had 1 sack for Jacksonville. Jason McCourty, Montez Sweat, Tashawn Gibson Sr. both had at least 1 sack. CJ Moseley, 2 interceptions. Jalen Mills and William Jackson III all had interceptions today. Fumble recoveries, Chase Young, Montez Sweat, and Tony Jefferson both had them. So Jalen Mills, Chase Young, Montez Sweat, and CJ Moseley, 4 defensive touchdowns for London today. Trevor Lawrence did throw 2 pick sixes. They were for Jalen Mills and CJ Moseley, respectively. So, let's see. There were no kick return, no punt return touchdowns. So that wraps it up, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for more content in the near later future. And we'll see you guys next episode. And have a great Thursday, everybody. We'll see you guys next episode.